Will he, in the interests of public safety, follow the lead of France, Denmark, Belgium and others and ban the burqa?
First of all, it was your first Prime Minister's question. Why did you ask that question? Do you think that was a priority for your constituents?
I think the point is we need to open the debate. So where my constituency now has an awful lot of illegal immigrants, an awful lot of people come in and tell me how threatened they feel just in their own environment. And I've talked a lot already about the HMOs we have with illegal immigrants in, the illegal immigrants in the migrant hotel. So yes, that was born out
But what's that got to do with the burqa?
So because of people just generally being threatened in this country, feeling threatened in this country. And also, the other key point about my question, it was twofold. It's about cultural integration. Keir Starmer talked about the island of strangers that we're turning into. Well, in my view, wearing a burqa, or in fact any kind of face covering like that, is a barrier to integration. So
you said it was in the interest of public safety.
Yes.
The statistics are, British Future, the think tank, thinks that between 3,000 and 5,000 Muslim women wear the burqa. So it's not a huge proportion of Muslim women. Why is it a threat to public safety?
Do you know, can I just say to you, after I'd raised that question, a policeman stopped me and said, thank you for raising these issues.
Why?
Because how do they do their job? How do they know who the terrorists are?
Sarah, you're the chair of the all-party parliamentary group for British Muslims. What do you make of the need for a debate about the burqa?
Slight irony there. Sarah talking about husbands not being telling their wives what to wear, but quite happy with the state telling women what to wear. I don't think that's where we should be. Zia Yusuf called it dumb. I would say it's dangerous and disingenuous, if I'm honest, the way that PMQ was phrased. Dangerous because less than a year ago we saw riots in our streets because of dog whistle politics, such as what we heard just then. We saw mosques attacked. We saw people scared. People that I know, my friends, constituents of mine in Luton, that were absolutely terrified to even go out because of that sort of debate and the tone of that debate. And secondly, I'd say it's disingenuous for all the points that Vicky's just raised around safety. You couched that PMQ in terms of safety. If you were talking about safety and face coverings, why not ask the question about balaclavas instead of burqas? I haven't finished. I haven't finished. If it was genuinely about public safety, why not ask the question about balaclavas rather than burqas? There does seem to be a certain type of person that you seem to be very scared of. And I don't really understand that the statistics don't back that up, as we have heard, in terms of the numbers of people being robbed or the places being robbed or people being stabbed. The majority of those will be people with face coverings other than burqas.